Hey guys, this is Roddy Two Bears from Two Bears and Friends, and I just wanted to share a quick video with everybody about ethics. I know everybody's like, oh, ethics, come on, you're not going to teach us anything, but fact is, ethics means something different to everybody. This particular video that I'm making here is ethics at its best, and not because I created it that way, but because a couple of friends of mine that I usually hunt with exercised some very good ethics this spring while bear hunting. I think a lot of us as hunters have been in this situation, or something similar to this anyway. But you know, we teamed up and went out there the next day to try and make this all come together, and all our options. You know, we couldn't do a lot of different things for a lot of different reasons, and bottom line is we did what we could, which means we did whatever was available to us and used the tools that we had. So kudos to Andy Haughay and his son Hunter for this excellent example of ethics, and hope everybody enjoys.
Well, Hunter got his first bow bear yesterday with his bow, 12 years old. We ended up treeing a bear, and he shot the bear up in the tree just off here to our left. Unfortunately, it climbed up a little higher and died up in the tree, so that was yesterday about an hour before sunset. We couldn't get him out, so we tried everything we could until now, and now we come out here today to try and climb the tree and see if we can't get him out of there.
It's a big climb.
So next you'll see how this little adventure started the evening before. The bear was at a reasonable height in this big spruce tree. For a reasonable shot, the bear should have just fallen out, but it didn't work out that way. It just climbed up higher, and it went high. It went 70, almost 80 feet up in the tree by the looks of it, and so it hung up in there. It got its armpit or arm around a branch, and it just kind of hung there, and it just wouldn't budge. And so they tried a lot of different methods that they could by trying to shoot branches off around it with the rifle, and that almost worked, but not quite. So they began to get a little bit frustrated and start over by going back the next morning and bringing some more tools. So yeah, we had a chainsaw. We could have cut the tree down, but it's a tree that belongs to the forestry company or somebody, and it's worth a lot of money, and you get fined. So that wasn't really an option. Even so, if I could have cut it down, the danger of the bear falling on my head while I'm cutting is always a possibility. So later you'll see us trying to shoot, tie a string on the end of the arrow and shoot that over the branch. I've done that before with pulling trees over, but it didn't work well with the compound bow. It would have maybe with a recurve, but
Yeah, it's coming out of his mouth. There, he got him good that time.
What if he gets hung up there?
He's in a bad spot. There's a good one.
He's done. I'm on video.
Well, he's got your arrow. He just pulled it right out.
so the end all was that Andy brought up a bucket full of old screw pegs from tree stands and used those to get up the tree and clear branches out as he went. A very hard, exhausting job. I was just tired watching him, never mind trying it myself. But
let go.
yeah, it worked good. He got up right under it eventually, and was able to shake the branches and drop that bear out of the tree finally.
Oh my God. There's Hunter's bear. He shot it up in a tree. It's a big pig, but it stopped in a tree. Unfortunately, that tree is about I'll figure that tree is like 80 feet tall, 60,
Yeah,
80.
I'd say it's about 50 feet up there, at least 60.
And there's no branches until at least 20 some, so
Yep.
I got the old thunder cannon here, gonna try and knock them loose, shoot some branches out.
You can't make me record this without earplugs. I'll take one shot. You got one crack at it, Andy. Nothing. It is when you're standing right beside it. What are you doing, Andy? It's not even moving. What?
No, it jiggled a bit. I saw it jiggle.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. I saw it jiggle.
He's not moving. I'm telling you right now, he's not moving. Oh, that one moved.
That one moved.
Yep. Nah, a little bit, but he moved. Looked like he moved back in the same spot. It's just the shock of it, eh?
So this is where they have to give up for the evening and head her home, and then we head back in the next morning and get started with the whole truckload of tools and ideas and see if we can get this bear out of the tree.
Barry's last poop.
That's your last poop. Stinky teenager.
Well, that's not my
before
last.
he climbed the tree.
Sure.
Taking these ones, they're easier to spin into a tree because they don't have that big fat thing to get over. See how this ones swell?
Oh yeah. And last resort. Which we don't want to do.
So that's the tree. That's the bear we shot yesterday, hanging in a tree. Dad's gonna try to get it out. Hopefully he doesn't fall out of a tree.
No way, don't hunt the tree stand. What are you doing there?
Oh. Well, I found this big chunk of bloody bear fur on the other side of the tree, so someone gave me a haircut there last night. Got blood on it. Right now, awesome Andy the logger climbed about halfway. Yeah, and it's pretty demanding and dangerous. So we're not going to follow this tree. It's illegal to do so. Expensive tree. Nobody wants to get fined. I don't have enough money to pay for that. So we're going to try. I just happen to have this nice thin nylon string, 100 feet of it. We're going to give it a try and hope this anchors inside the bear, and then the base of the broadhead we can use as an anchor to possibly pull back, unhook him out of them branches. Nobody knows if this is going to work, but it's worth a try, right? We're trying everything, so. Holy.
All right.
Little Donna Robin running through the forest.
Oh.
Same thing. It was low. So even though that was worth a try, it did not work. I'm pretty sure with a stick bow it would have. I've done it before, pulling trees over, but that compound just shooting out there too fast. So back to the climb. Andy's about halfway up at this point, so he's gonna get up there and give her a go. I think by the end of it, it took about 2 hours for the climb, so he was pretty exhausted by the time he was all done.
Ready?
Yeah.
There we go. Is he on the ground?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
How do you feel now?
Better to be on the ground. I was gonna sketch you up here.
Me.
Thank you very much, Dad.
I left my watch up there. You want to go get it?
No. Yeah. Well, this is my first bow kill. Thank you, Two Bears and Friends, for coming along with this kill. We were driving past, and then we saw him just about in a tree. And then he climbed up this tree up here. And then we shot it a few times with a bow. And it was just a fun hunt. First bow kill ever.
Thanks, Two Bears and Friends, for coming out and helping us get this bear out of the tree, and for everything, help with getting him down. And this is awesome.